Hey everybody, Joe Murfin here, and today I'm going to show you how to mount a tamborim to a cymbal stand so that you can use it on a drum set or in a multi-percussion setup. You can probably do this with things that you already have hanging around your studio. So the main thing we're going to utilize to do this is the bracket from one of these LP jam blocks. So if anybody has ever taught marching band drumline, you've probably got one of these lying around. Otherwise, they're all over the place. You could probably find one really easily. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to take off the bracket here and use that as our main mounting system. So we'll just unscrew this. And the idea is that I'm going to drill a hole in the side of this tamborim. So we're going to destroy it a little bit, but it's a small metal frame drum with a really tight head. It's not going to really affect the sound or anything like that. And the idea is that we're going to stick this screw that came off of the bracket. We're going to drill a hole right about the size of that screw. You might have to do a little bit of trial and error to find the drill bit that fits really well. And then we're going to make it so that this goes through here and then can tighten down. Now, one thing to watch out for, you can see I've done a little bit of trial and error, but I've got a couple of different holes here. I wasn't very smart when I first started doing this, and I didn't check to see if there was going to be clearance for the wing nut. So what you want to do is, before you start drilling, put this guy in there and make sure that there's going to be room for this thing to turn so that you can tighten it. Otherwise, you're going to hit the top of the head. If you have a little lip around the drum, also, you might have a little bit of clearance issues even if you're right in the middle. So you might need to take like a pair of pliers and just kind of grab this guy right here and bend it out a little bit. Again, I don't think it's going to affect the sound of your drum or anything. If you have one that doesn't have a lip, you're not going to have that problem of it hitting. Alright, so once you have your hole drilled, what we're going to do is we'll take our bracket and then we can just mount this guy like this on the outside, and then we're just going to run our screw through there and then tighten it down. Again, this is where you might have to pull the lip back a little bit, because as you tighten this thing down, the wing nut, or the wing part of the screw, might hit this lip, so that's why I had to pull it back a little bit. But once you have this thing tight, it's pretty good. If you wanted to make sure it's not going to move at all, you could even throw like a washer in here with a lock washer, and that's going to make sure it doesn't move at all. And then once you have this set up, this goes on a cymbal stand really easily. So we can just take this guy, throw it on here, and there you go. You've got a mounted tamborim. Pretty sturdy, nice to use if you're playing like a bossa nova gig or samba gig and you want kind of a different sound other than just the stick click, something else you can jump to, or if you're using it in like a multi-percussion setup, this works out quite nicely. Alright, hope that's helpful. Hopefully somebody gets some good use out of this. I use this thing a lot just for playing little drum set gigs, playing some Brazilian stuff. It's come in quite handy to mount it like this.